For feet.
Oh.
Welcome back to the 130 tilt. Khaos coming off 2 victories in dominant fashion, 16-0 over the Oz Wicked and 18-1 over the Highballers from Hayesville. Continue with the featured player. I have number 10, Ella Bontrager, in this third pool play game. She's going to answer a few questions for us, kind of give you an idea where she comes from and show you the greatness that we've all seen in her. So welcome, Ella. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So we're going to ask you a few questions before this game starts, before we see what you can do out here against this Renegades-Enfield team. Are you ready for the game here?
Yeah, I think we're ready, but we just kind of warmed up pretty, it was okay, but I think we could just believe in ourselves and we could win.
Yeah, maybe the nerves hit you guys, but
yeah,
you'll be ready. So I have a couple of questions for you before the game. Kind of get to know you, the viewers out there. My first question is, what is it about softball that you like best?
Definitely spending time with my teammates.
B is going to challenge you guys, not only in the fall here, but also going in the spring. So now, favorite game you've had or a favorite tournament memory?
Definitely our final summer tournament, Summer Slam bracket, and we ended up taking second place.
Yeah, you pitched some great games in those. Everybody that watched those seen that you pitched some great games, and you carried this team with that arm of yours. So great job on that one. And now, as we go into 14D in this fall portion and next year, do you have some goals that you're set for yourself as you go forward?
I think increasing speed and just running in general, and better spin on the ball when I pitch. So yeah.
Awesome. Now, you've played a lot of positions out here. What is maybe one position that you've yet to be able to play for a very long time, but what is another position that you'd like to play that you haven't got a chance to play yet?
I think second base, because I played it in fall, but I never really put in the work into second base, so I kind of want to try it.
Okay, nice. I'm sure you do well at any of them. Which brings me to my next question. What if, let's say, scenario happens where Coach Dad, Coach Carissa, and Coach Joe can't be here, and the Godfather, Coach Nate, needs you to coach a base. He says, "Hey, your choice, Ella. I'm going to have you either coach
because I want to congratulate the players on an at-bat, and I also want to just tell them to keep going and try their best."
All right. That'd be a great coach. Plus, you can kind of step and drag and send them on. Eh? Good. Well, game starts?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my Aunt Pam for always watching online, my family for supporting me, and my sister/best friend, Leilani.
Awesome. Well, Ella, we're looking forward to watching you, as always, and good luck out there, and go get them. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
That was Ella Bontrager, pitcher extraordinaire for this Khaos team, one of the many. We go from a great player to a even greater man, and it certainly fits the bill. There's none greater than I've been able to be in the presence of. It's a tie between this man to my right and the man behind me. We'll start with Aaron Jack here. Welcome, Aaron. Thanks for coming on and helping me out here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm floundering, so I need all the wit that you have.
Well, it is difficult to keep the momentum going when the field is literally empty. There's not even umpires.
Yeah,
so
we're a little.
It is
awaiting a great challenge. This is gonna be a good game.
Score 0-0.
So far, we're nipping it up.
It has been a nail biter. Just a phrase. Played this team twice. I think we beat them 8-1 in pool play, and then they got us 4-2 in the championship 2 weeks ago. So
yeah, so. Fall and also next year.
We're going to have our A game, I think, to win, and the same would be for them. Not going to.
Yeah. This wind is terrible.
If Sophia gets a hold of one, it could go today.
Yeah. That car out there in left center that you see in the backdrop there in front of the building there, it might.
That's right.
They might have to call some windshield shop after today.
We should tell all the little kids to go out there and try to catch one.
Yeah, there you go. There's plenty of them around. Always cheering. I don't know. They might not. They enjoy cheering this team on. So with the Macarena going, a throwback from our heyday, Aaron, the Macarena.
That's late '90s or early 2000s or something.
Yeah. When we were still in our 30s, 20s. I don't know how old we are. We're getting up there. Long in the tooth is what we are. In steps.
I just hope I look as good as you when I'm 55.
Thank you for that. I'm reeling now. I don't look at, if I shave,
that's right.
I'll take at least 20 minutes off of my age. I'm getting ready to have the coaches meeting here.
It is 90 degrees, and that is blowing straight out to center field.
Yeah, so those pitchers are going to have some fits. It's the good thing about a lot of the wind in the pitcher's faces. It'll let those movement pitches really move a little bit more in this kind of breeze. So I think in the circle for this game is going to be Sydney. So we'll see how that goes. This will be the final pool play game. Should the Khaos take the victory and get the 1 seed, they wouldn't play until the 5 o'clock hour tomorrow. However, if they take second or lower, they'll still be guaranteed a late or mid-afternoon game. So they've done themselves quite a favor by winning those first 2 games handily. A little dancing before the game. Thank everybody for rejoining us if you've watched the previous games in any length.
We've still got some grandparents filtering in with their chairs, getting ready to set up.
Smiles on their faces. Khaos will be the visitors in this tilt. Coming as it is. The ever-expanding vocabulary. Whether I use it correctly or not is
I'm gonna have to pull up the thesaurus on my phone and just start.
Whether I use it right is an elephant. Irrelevant? I don't know. A great pitcher in the Renegades. He's got quite a bit of movement, enough speed to keep these Khaos batters in fits. But they've hit the ball well today, Aaron. They did everything we were hoping they would do starting off this tournament.
Yeah, Jen mentioned to us earlier, I think in 127 at bats, we've only had 12 strikeouts.
Wow. What an amazing
It's like
stat.
8 or 9%.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
In the, like I say, the base hits, not only just the base hits, which is a great thing in itself, but extra base hits are the things that really score runs and break open innings. And they've scored quite a few runs in these first 2 tournaments, so we hope that trend continues.
We got the base runner was really aggressive. We got every base we needed to until Nate called off the dogs there late in the games, and we started making every base we were supposed to be.
It's a nice area to be in so early in this 14. A great catcher, well, not only great catcher, but great anywhere you put her on this field. So we will try to get as serious as the 2 of us get. It's nice to have an extra voice in the, saves the old pipes for me. Bryce steps in as we start. Looks like a strike. Right down the chute.
The outfielders are playing her straight up and no shift or anything.
Yeah. With a batter like Bryce, she can put it anywhere on that field. Away for 1-1.
Wish we had a scorekeeper. I just.
Hit 1-1. Just down and away to Bryceland. She's ahead in the count now. 2 balls, 1 strike.
No, I did.
3-1.
I think that turns it on.
Great patience shown by Bryce there, Aaron, which she's the epitome of a patient batter.
We don't swing at bad pitches. She was on fire last game as well.
Strike 2, catches her leaning, looking for something a little maybe on the outer half. Fills up the count on Bryce. Draws a walk. Great leadoff. That's why she's in that coveted position.
She drew about 6 pitches. It's nice.
And that's another thing we really didn't mention is how much these Khaos batters make those pitchers work.
I think there was an at-bat last game where Riley made the pitcher throw 8 pitches.
Yeah.
And then she still got on base.
Yep. I mean, it's not enough. Even if you get the out, if you can make that pitcher go into double digits on pitching, that kind of helps later in the game.
No strikes. Runner on second.
Coach Nate barks out the call. Allie steps back in. Strike 1. Catches that outside corner. 1-1. The count evens up. The man in the red shirt calls it so. 2-1 to Allie. Just beyond the dish.
That's a good eye.
Catches that.
That's good discipline because even if she swings at those aren't pitches you can drive.
Right.
So
Definitely.
no reason to do that with a 2-1 or 3-1 count.
3-1 hitters count. Allie. Allie cracks one up the center. That'll what a piece of hitting, Aaron.
That was a line drive. Bryce had to freeze for a moment because it was right at her off of second base. I think having speed on the bases like that puts pressure on the outfielders to make a perfect play, and if they don't, we get 2 extra bases just like that.
Definitely. That's a great point. not the best color man in the league for nothing. Where have you been my whole broadcast career,
I
Aaron?
finally found this extra lapel laying around us all. It's just kind of serendipity. Normally I'm just over there talking and there's just no microphone.
Bottle that up. Whatever you got, I got to bottle it up. Georgia looks at ball one. Allie on third. Sophia on deck. Ball gets away. Allie's coming burning down. She reaches safe on the pass ball.
Georgia's got to get out of the way a little bit faster on that. She stayed in the baseline too long. But
it's like Coach Nate was reminding her of that.
Giving her a little instruction and
reading her the riot act.
That's right.
Outside corner.
I think that's a good eye by her because that's a tough.
Just too far out there. 3-1.
It's always funny when the catcher has to completely lunge to catch the ball, and then the parents are like, "Oh, like what?"
Swings at one above the letters and fouls it off to fill up the count. She needed goalie gloves on that one as opposed to a catcher's mitt.
She did.
Time to battle.
Yeah, Georgia's looking pretty locked in.
Chopper to third. Third comes in. She's lets it smartly. She lets it roll foul. Great job by third. Great discipline to let that ball go foul because she had no chance at Georgia.
That somehow bounced between her legs and above her glove and didn't touch her.
Yeah. Georgia steps back in with the full count. Ball four. Georgia gets a free bag, courtesy of the pitcher. And that'll bring up the big swinger, Sophia.
We've had 3 batters and have not swung at a bad pitch yet.
Yeah. All that batting practice over the winter has just paid dividends for this team going forward. And two, how much do you credit that extra 3 feet they get at this 14U level?
I think we were so dialed in last season that this extra 3 feet is just we're ahead on that. Absolutely.
Georgia goes on the pitch. She takes second on the steal.
Even some of the better, even like this pitcher, one of the better pitchers we faced, none of the girls were late.
Right.
And we haven't been overwhelmed ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's just from.
They're showing the whole body language of the confidence that they have.
Yeah. Nobody walks up there with they don't look timid. They don't look. Yeah. Like that was quite a cut by Sophia.
Fouled straight back. The timing is there. I mean, like they say, if that ball comes straight back, the timing is there.
Every one of our girls' body language looks like they're walking up there expecting to get a hit.
As the wind picks up on us. Up and away. The ball.
Great engagement. Laying off.
Chaos dugout in full voice here. Oh, right to the pitcher's wrist. It goes right off her wrist, and we're going to get a timeout on that as Sophia reaches safe.
That was a fastball right down the middle, and Sophia's timing was perfect. Perfect.
Ouch. Everybody's going to check on her.
Perfect plane on her swing and right up the middle. That's why they wear masks.
With
Glad she's okay. Looks like she's okay. She's going to walk it off. I think it's scared her more than anything.
Yeah, that ball, it hit right off the. I couldn't tell if it was off the bottom of the hand or the wrist there. It was a comebacker that had some smoke on it. We'll give her all the time she needs. Definitely. We hope she's all right. Trying to fight back the tears, is she? And rightfully so. That was a hot shot by Sophia.
The Renegades first baseman did a good job of running over and getting the ball. That's plays like that, the ball's in play until you get the ball back to the pitching circle. So they did a good job at going and recovering that.
Let her get as many warm-up pitches as she needs to regather herself. You know, if something like that happened to me, I would probably leave the game altogether. But it just shows the toughness of these kids and the love they have for this game, knowing that's part of it.
Yeah,
I'll probably never go back to work.
That's right.
That brings Bentley up. She'll be followed by Riley.
Runners on first and third.
No outs recorded yet. Sam steps out, gives the call. No doubt the steal will be on for Sophia. Strike one.
There she goes.
They try to go hit Georgia. She's safe at home on the baiting play. And Georgia's able to reach home safely.
Georgia was a little off too far from third, and they did that trick play where they threw it to the shortstop. But she hustled, made a great slide home, was safe. Sophia was running hard to third, made the catcher try to hurry and throw something perfect and didn't quite get there.
Great play by Khaos. Strike two to Bentley over that outside corner. Riley follows Bentley in the lineup here. 3 runs thus far put up by Khaos. Your Khaos Grey. Puts one fluttering ball to first. Jam job there. Bentley fought it off, but could only flutter it out to first base for the first out.
Sophia did a Pete Rose dive into third base to get back.
Charlie Hustle.
Yeah, I think it was like the 1971 All-Star game or something. She got back. Good heads-up running with no out. She got a tag.
Riley steps in now with 1 down. Sydney will be in the on-deck circle. Pulls back the bunt attempt.
That was good.
Takes the ball one.
She did a good job getting her bat back.
It's a different view from back here, isn't it, Aaron? It's more exciting. It seems to be.
It smells better over here next to you, too. I don't know, is that the cologne or what?
It's the Essence O'Dane is what it's called. They need to bottle that up.
Good eye.
Not too far out.
About 3 inches outside.
Coach Dad gives Riley the call. Practice swing, she'll step back in. Riley hits a base hit to right center field, and that'll drive in a run.
She kept her weight back on their back foot and just stroked at the right center field. Perfect line drive. RBI for Riley, knocking Sophia in. It's 4-0.
What's their score?
It's 4-0.
There we go. There we go.
That's a rookie mistake. That's why they didn't keep. That's why they kept the microphone from me.
Ball beyond the zone. Sydney steps in, facing a 1-ball, no strike count. She'll be followed by Olivia. Welcome back, Olivia. Had a volleyball game today. Hustling all around the city. Sydney bounces one back to the pitcher, or fielder's choice. Gets Sydney up first.
Nice job of playing your position by the pitcher. That's another thing with speed on the bases. Riley's as fast as you're going to find at this age group, and they don't even try to throw her out at second.
Yeah, it would have been
even
tough.
Even on a grounder back to the pitcher, they can't do it.
2 down now as Olivia steps in. Lays off the changeup and takes it for a strike. Great pitch by the Renegades pitcher. 4-0 is the lead for Khaos thus far with 2 down. Runner at second. Chopper back to the pitcher. Retires Olivia to retire the side.
Just got around early on an outside pitch, but
Khaos is able to push 4 runs across and lead in the middle of the first.
so next inning I think we'll have batting order of Claire and then Ella and then Katie.
Now a word from our sponsors.
Hi, this is Claire Jack. If you're hungry today, head to Chicken Max, home of the better chicken sandwich. Swing by their new location at Central and Tyler in Wichita. Thank you, and go Khaos. Hi, this is Olivia, aka Hot Sauce. If you need to pick me up, visit our sponsor, ApexEnergyDrink.com. Apex Energy Drink will give you focus, stamina, and sustainable energy, all with 0 sugar, 0 crash, and 100% tasty drink all day flavor. Thank you, Apex Energy, for your support. Go Khaos.
Hi, this is Allie. Another great sponsor we want to mention is Goddard Storage, located at 409 East Industrial in Goddard, Kansas. They're sure to have all the space you need. Give them a call at 316-648-5526 for all of your storage needs. Thank you for supporting our team. Go Khaos.
Thank you, girls. We go into the bottom half of the first inning. Khaos push 4 runs across, and they'll counter with Bentley in the circle. Behind the plate, Katie at first, Claire second, Bryceland. At shortstop, we'll have Georgia. Third base, Riley. Out in left field, Sydney. Straightaway center, Allie. And in right field, as always, Sophia. So here we go. The Renegades chasing 4 runs, Aaron.
Well, high fastball, ball 1.
So what'd you think about that start? It was a dream start against a team like this, huh?
That's nice to put 4 up on them. Put them on their heels early. They're going to have to start chipping away at that lead to have any chance. And
like they say, win every inning and you'll win the game. Khaos trying to do just that as the batter peels one straight back for foul.
Billy's got pretty good velocity.
Even in this wind.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Ball right
Look
back
at that,
to
plays
it.
the position. Nice toss over to Claire at first for the first out of the inning. All of our pitchers do that, whether it's Georgia or Bentley or Sid, Ella, they all play the position really well.
Yeah, they've been put through the ringer from these great coaches we have who don't get enough mention for the work that Coach Nate and his staff, Coach Jill, Coach Chris, and Coach Justin do for this team over the practices and over the winter. The 1-0. Ball to Georgia short, she gathers. Makes a strong throw and just late on the throw.
Oh,
He says he's going to get
umpire called it safe.
Coach Nate.
Seemed like our coaches don't agree with that call at all. It's a good stretch by Claire. Great throw by Georgia.
I thought she had her by about a half a step.
It looked to me like she was out. Hopefully Coach Nate will appeal to home.
Call stands. Safe at first.
Still a great play by Georgia. I think that's one of the things that makes us so tough on defense is against most teams, that's an easy single, and we turned it into almost an out.
Yeah, definitely. A slow roller coming out. 3-4 chopper. Up and away. For ball 1. Sorry if that wind's giving us fits here. It's blowing pretty good now. It started as a breeze. Now it's a full-on gale force wind. The hammer of the gods, they say. Ball straight up.
Pop up.
Georgia trying to battle the sun there. And she's able to make the squeeze.
That was a hard play. The wind was blowing that, and that was directly into the sun. And Georgia made it look easy.
Great job by Georgia. And not to mention, she's not wearing sunglasses today, so that made it even more of a trial.
Yep.
2 down now. Runner at first for the Renegades. Oh, thank you. Strike one.
Fastball with great movement right down the middle. First strike.
Runner goes, and she's able to get there as the throw was probably on time, but just wasn't handled. Runner takes second on the steal.
Katie popped up with a great release time. That ball was right. That was a good throw.
And that howitzer she's got on her right shoulder is just something to behold. Ball peeled up and out of play to even it up at 1-1. Got a few girls from the Rampage coming to watch.
Are they playing in the C tournament this weekend?
Yep. They're
Not so.
the C side of the tournament. 1-1. Off speed, fouled off. Just stay alive. Or, I'm sorry, strike 2, not to stay alive. The Bentley's ahead in the count. Ball and 2 strikes. Just out, Aaron. That one missed just barely.
That was good discipline by the hitter not to chase that because that ball was close.
That was a great pitch, a chaser pitch.
Her ball's got a lot of movement today.
2-2. 2 down. Ball in the turf.
Just slipped out of the catcher's glove, so we didn't make a play, but it was low and did a great job of blocking it.
Full count now to the batter. Runner now at third. The opening run for the Renegades is 60 feet away. Swung on for strike 3.
Looks like a rise ball right down the middle and just ended up at the letters when it was over.
Retiring the side unscathed.
Katie
on
did
the
a
scoreboard or the Chaos.
Katie did a great job of squeezing it.
Outstanding pitching by Bentley. 1 left on as we go to the top of the second.
God, I think Bentley was about 85% strikes that inning.
Yeah, definitely. She was.
I don't think she ever got more than 1 ball on a batter, did she?
No, she was peppering that zone in every portion of it. So we'll get a word from our team here.
Hey Khaos fans, this is Ella from Khaos Grey. If you are looking for a radon measurement and mitigation, look no further than South Central Radon. It has been in business since 2007, meeting and exceeding government standards. Give Nick Delperding a call at 316-734-8916. Go Khaos!
Hey, this is Bryce. If you're ready for a great food or a cold treat, visit our sponsor, Copperquin Dairy Queens, with locations that include Hayes, Goddard, Mays, and in Wichita at Maple and Ridge. Help support them as they support our organization. Go Khaos!
Thank you, girls. We'll start this inning off with Claire Jack. She'll be followed by our featured player of the game, Ella Bontrager. Back to work go Chaos with the sticks in this 4-0 contest that they're leading.
Hey, get through, Scooter.
Coach Jill walks across to go take her familiar confines at first base. Ready to send those runners along. A great coach in her own right. In steps Claire to start the.
Looks like Jill's telling the first base umpire he's had his 1 mulligan for the day. She had that look in her eye.
Yeah. Gave him the old stink eye there. Claire steps in. Puts in the third. It gets between the 5-6 hole for a base knot. And that'll bring up Ella Bontrager, our featured player.
Inside fastball and turned on it.
Yeah. Ella started her softball journey at 8 years old with the Haven Rec. And she built herself up there and is doing the marvelous things that you see her doing now. She's a favorite position as pitcher, but like we said before the game, she's played many a position, so she does a great work with the bat as well. And she patiently takes the ball out of the zone.
She's such a great teammate. All the girls love her.
Yeah. Just she's built and grown with this team. I remember when she first joined, nobody worked harder than this girl to get better. Ball up over the pitcher. Claire was in the middle of whether to run or stay. That ball hung up on her. So she's reaches on an error. But Claire's put out.
That was just bad luck on the timing there.
That brings Katie up. Yeah, that was a tough decision.
Yeah. Nothing the runner on first can do.
And steps Katie with one down. Out of the zone for ball one. A small tornado behind us on the dais here in the announcer's booth. In the announcer's perch.
That's right. I think JT cast a spell. He's working his magic back there.
Away for ball two.
Good eye by Katie.
Two and 0 to Katie. Bryce to follow, top of the lineup. Katie puts one out of play down the right field line.
Good swing, just a little late.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Step to it.
2-1 to Katie. It's 1 down. Strike 2 catches the corner.
That tailed right over the outside corner, barely. Not a great pitch to drive though, so probably a good eye.
Be early. Staying alive is Katie.
Just making the pitcher work.
I go. We don't have to leave the house to take abuse like this. Katie puts one in this third gather.
Inside corner, turns on it.
Oh, she throws it to second to get the lead runner, but second can't quite get a grasp on it, and everybody's safe.
Ella got a great jump on that and ran hard to second. Hard slide. Second baseman couldn't hold on to it. So we've got a guest runner for Katie as the catcher. Claire's coming in to run at first base.
What are you seeing so far at the plate, Aaron, this first time through?
We just went through every batter, and unless they walked us, we hit the ball hard. We didn't give them any easy outs. They had to make a defensive play to get us. I don't think you could ask for a better first time through a lineup.
Bryce lays down a beautiful bunt, and everybody's safe. Wow, what a bunt.
Great job.
That ball stopped rolling about 1 inch from the foul line. That was perfect.
And if anybody sees these games played on turf, that's not an easy task, or that's not an easy thing to do, is stop that ball on this turf.
On dirt, it'll just die, but that was perfect.
Base is full now with 1 out, and Allie steps in.
That went behind her head. There's a lot of chaos on the bases, wouldn't you say, Dane?
Hello. Allie takes a strike. By the time she decided, it was too late.
Oh.
1-1. Allie peels one out of play.
Good cut by Allie. Outside pitch, just fouled it off. Or outside corner, I should say.
1-2 is now the count. One down. Ella at third, Claire at second, Bryson at first. Ball to second, second gathers. She's coming home with it and gets Ella on the force at home.
Good play by the second baseman. Their catcher, Sam Howard, did a good job covering the plate and trying to make a play at first, but with Allie's speed, she was easily there.
Come on, Gene, make it hurt.
2 down now with Gigi stepping in. Ready to peel this game open is Georgia. Bases loaded, 2 down. Khaos hoping to get the most out of this. Outside, too far. Ball 1. That wind is just brutal today. Up and away. 2-0. Sophia's in the on-deck circle, following Georgia.
Base hit 5.
Ball to third. They're not going to get Georgia.
Safe.
Safe at first. Georgia legs it out. And a run scores.
At this level, the shortstop's got to run in and charge that. And if you let the ball come to you like that, with a runner like Georgia, she'll beat you every time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, this top 3 girls on this Khaos team are nothing but speed. So you really got to have something approaching every ball to get them. That brings up Sophia with 2 down. Bases loaded still. Sophia pulls one foul for strike 1.
Our girls are just on every pitch. They're engaging and they're fouling it off hard or they're hitting it fair hard.
Back in. 0-1. Ball to third. Third gathers. Is able to get the tag on Allie.
Did a good job turning on that inside pitch. She just got a little above it. She's kind of limping, though. Like she might have pulled a hamstring or a...
Yeah.
I don't know. Sophia's walking kind of tender after sprinting that out to first base.
Khaos leaves the bases loaded. But they were able to push one run across and lead this tilt 5-0. More from our sponsors.
Hi, this is Sophia. I want to tell you about Sonolim Iron Metal and Audio Salvage at 3059 North Hoover Road. They've been in business in Wichita for over 37 years. They buy any crashed vehicles in any condition. They'll even pick it up for free. Give them a call at 316-943-6529. Thank you, Sonolim, for supporting the Khaos. Hi, this is Mirla. We'd like to mention Wild Horse Stone. They specialize in building, stone, landscaping, outdoor living kits, engravings, and so much more. Look at what they have at www.wildhorsestone.com or visit them at 4323 West 31st Street South in Wichita, Kansas, and give them a call at 316-944-39000. Thank you, Wild Horse, for your support. Go Khaos!
Looks like we've had a couple defensive substitutions. Ella has moved over to first base. Claire has gone from first base to left field. Sydney is going out to right field. So I think those are the changes for this inning.
You may have been onto something with Sophia there, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. make sure she's all right and healthy for tomorrow and for the rest of this game. Back to work for Bentley in the circle. Ball to Georgia. She approaches, gathers. Strong throw to first for one down.
Another great pitch with great movement by Bentley.
One down. As we're in the bottom of the second inning, playing the Renegades-Enfield. Mostly a second-year 14U group, I believe. They just finished their first year, so. Up and out of the zone for ball one. Up and away again for 2-0. Every field now today is in full game mode here at Pekarsky. You hear the distant cheers of excited parents and families. Swung on for strike one. Great pitch by Bentley. Two balls and a strike. 3-1, too low. Swung on for strike two. Bentley comes back with a vengeance and fills up the count.
That ball looked like it moved about 6 inches.
The payoff. Ball to Georgia. She drifts back. Oh, loses it in the sun there. And it drops in for a base hit.
She did a great drop step and great pursuit. Just that sun is nasty out there. Allie did a good job running up and getting the ball in.
Up steps Sam for the Renegades. Great player in her own right. Runner at first, it's one down. Ball to Ella, she's able to gather on the fluttering fly ball. Makes the catch and spins around as Bryce did an absolutely heads-up play of covering first on that ball and doubling up the runner for the third out. What a great play by all players on that one, Aaron.
It's a great pitch by Bentley. She jammed that batter bad and just
Definitely.
Weak pop up. Ellie, that's one of the, I think, major strides we've made in the last few months is the instant Ella caught that ball, she knew to look back to first base and try to get a double play.
Yeah, definitely.
And Bryce was there waiting on it already.
Yep, definitely. What a heads-up play. So we go to the top of the third. Khaos up on the scoreboard. 5-0. More from our sponsors.
Hello, this is Georgia. We would like to recognize Party Bounce Moonwalk Rentals. They have bounce houses, obstacle courses, and water slides for all your party needs. Take a look at their inventory at partybounceboonwalks.com. When you're ready to order, give David Clanton and his crew a call at 316-519-5174. Thank you, Party Bounce Moonwalk Rentals, for your support of our organization. Go Khaos!
Hi, this is Sydney. I want to recognize our sponsor, All Sports Drip. For all of your uniform needs, look them up at www.allsportsdrip.com. When you're ready to order, give Katie Hamby a call at 877-437-4776. Thank you for helping our organization. Go Khaos!
Back to it. We go to the top of the third. Khaos looking to add some more. We'll start out with Bentley, who's doing a marvelous job in the circle this game. She'll be followed by Riley. Lays off and takes the ball just above the letters.
She did a good job of holding off on that.
The 1-0. Chopper to third. Third gathers. Makes a strong throw and a great stretch at first by the first base to get Bentley in time for 1 down.
She did a good job of turning on the inside pitch, just a little over it.
In steps Riley with 1 out. Strike 1.
Outside corner.
Riley steps back in. Steely resolve. Chops from the third. Third gathers again. Makes a strong throw. Same result. Gets Riley in time for 2 down. In steps Sydney.
It's kind of the same pitch. It's on the inside corner and just kind of hangs there. We're just barely above it.
Yep. Two down. Sydney steps in. Up and away for ball 1. Following Sydney will be Hot Sauce, Olivia. Chopped, straight back foul for strike 1. Get to that place, Sid. Get to that place. 1-1 count to Sydney. Ball low and in. 2-1. Hitters count coming up, Aaron. Looking to drive.
Just needs to wait for her pitch. Get it up there in the wind. Send it for a ride.
Not that one. Ball 4. She takes her base.
In 3 innings, we haven't had a single girl swinging a pitch outside the strike zone.
Yeah, what a testament to the work they've put in.
Yep.
Olivia steps in with 2 down. Runner at first. Olivia cracks from the left center. That's going to find some grass. It gets between the.
He's sending Sydney home.
Sydney's going home. They're not going to throw at her.
Shortstop made a good decision to hold on to it. Or Sauce would have been at third. That was a nice double.
Beautiful stroke by Olivia to get a double in the gap. I just say, comes back to what you said, not swinging at bad balls.
Yep, that was a inside corner kind of at the numbers, and she just turned on it.
Yeah.
Got her hands out in front. And
in steps Claire. Strike 1. Catch that outside corner. It's the daughter of my colleague, co-host here. Looking at an 0-1 count. In the dirt. Great scoop by Sam behind the plate. 1-1's a count to Claire. Claridactyl, they call her.
That's right.
away for ball 2.
More good patience.
Following Claire will be Ella. The 2-1. The Rock. Fire. 2 up, 2 away. 3-1's now the count to Claire. "6-0 was the lead for Chaos in the top half of this third inning. Strike 2. Time to battle. 3-2 is the pitch. Dad stunned in the stone silence.
That's right. Full count here.
Claire pitching to right field. Right field settles.
Oh.
Makes the squeeze to retire the
Made
side.
great contact, just got a little bit under it.
Just too far under it. A run pushed across by Chaos in that inning. They extend their lead to 6-0.
Only stranded 1 runner. Put up 2 more, so we got pretty nice lead.
Bentley back to work in the circle. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Ella Bontrager, number 10 with the Khaos Grey team. We would like to recognize Garrett Pepper and Pepper Real Estate. They are part of the Keller Williams Hometown Partners. If you're in the market to buy or sell a real estate, give Garrett and his team a call at 316-992-0375. We want to thank that group for their support. Go Chaos!
Hi, this is Bentley. Check out our friends at Dynamic NC out in Rose Hill, Kansas. They are a proven leader in the aerospace innovation industry, including programming, engineering, tool design. Take a look at what they can do. We want to thank them for supporting us. Go Chaos!
Hi, I'm Claire Jack, and I just want to say a special thank you to all the families, friends, and viewers who watch our games. Your support is very special to me and my teammates. Team Gray wants to thank you for all the encouraging messages you send our way. We truly cannot do it without you. Go Chaos!
Back in the circle goes Bentley. Twirling a gem, as they say, thus far. Change behind the plate, it looks to be Aaron. Olivia get some work in behind the dish. So it'll take a break as Sophia returns to right field.
Yeah, Sauce caught all of game 1. Did an outstanding job.
In steps the pitcher for Renegades, trailing in the game by 6 runs. Looking to say something about it. Strike 1. Great pitch by Bentley.
Fastball over the outside corner.
The 0-1. Ball to Bryce. Gathers. Throws. Out at first.
Very efficient.
Gotta love the music selection of this young player here. Journey. Never a bad time to listen to that. 1 down. Beyond the plate for ball 1. Swung on off the fists. Fouled off. Strike one.
Inside corner, and it just kept tailing in, and batter couldn't lay off, and ate her up.
The 1-1. 2-1 in the dirt. Two-1 to the batter. Bentley rocks, fires. Away for ball 3. Three one's the count to the batter. Strike 2. Great comeback by Bentley. That's the pitch she wanted previously. Finds it now. Fills up the count. Can't say enough about the defense of this Khaos team either.
We haven't made any mistakes today. We've been right where we need to be.
Just missed with ball 4.
Even that one in the sun, Georgia still almost had it.
Coach Nate makes a visit to the circle. Bentley's put in her work, so we'll bring out the 4th pitcher. Sydney will get some work in.
Looks like Claire and Sophia are doing a bit of a dance routine in the outfield.
Sid will come in to pitch. Bentley did a marvelous job out there, Aaron.
She was on her. She had great movement, great velocity. Looks like she was hitting her spots. Every time they called something off speed or a riser, it was right where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
She had that nasty trailing pitch over the outside corner that got a couple batters.
Yeah, she didn't get into too many long counts either.
And then she had a ball or 2 hit to her that she fielded perfectly too.
Yeah, definitely. So in steps Sydney to try to round out the game. Field umpire comes out and tells Sydney the situation there. Runner at first, with 1 down. Runner goes on the pitch. Just late on the throw.
Sauce popped up and let that one go. It was a perfect throw.
Just
almost had her.
Runner now at second with 1 down. 1 ball, no strike to the batter. Ball peeled foul down that right side. One's a count to the batter. Ball gets away from Olivia. Runner goes to third. On the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the batter. Two ones count to the batter. Swung on for strike 2. Ball was falling out of the zone.
The ball moved a lot. Started up at the at the letters and ended up well below that.
2-2. Strike three.
Exact same pitch, just froze her.
Changeup gets her looking.
Didn't even swing.
2 down now. Runner remaining at third for Renegades, looking to turn or push their first run across in this game that they're trailing 0-6. Cutter just misses for ball one. One ball, no strike to the batter. So on for strike one.
She's having trouble catching up with Sydney.
The amazing thing about all these pitchers, they bring so many different things to that circle that keeps these batters and these teams off balance. Strike two, swung on. Whether it's the movement pitches that all of them can throw, to the velocity that some of them can throw, and just think, one of our pitchers, we're down a pitcher today, Marilette, who's
right.
a great pitcher in her own right. 1-2. Ball gets away. Runner stays at third as Olivia jumps out of her crouch and keeps her honest there.
That was great movement by the whole defense. Sauce jumped back to get the ball. Sydney covered home. Ella got over to first. Georgia was backing up third, and Claire was backing up third.
It's discipline. 2-2. Oh, out to left center field for a base hit. Sophia gathers, comes in. Double for the batter. And a run scores for the Renegades.
Hey, nothing hurts, Sam. Nothing hurts.
6-1 is now the tally. With 2 down, runner at second.
That closes the book on Bentley. I think
Yep.
2 1/3 innings or 2 innings and 1 run. Nice block by Sauce to
Misses
hold
low.
hold the runner at second.
Yep. That ball missed short for Sid. Peeled straight back for 1-1.
High fastball, couldn't catch up.
Delaney steps back in for the Renegades. Runner goes on the pitch, bobble. Able to reach safe to third. 2 balls and a strike to the batter. Ball out to right field. That drops in for a base hit.
Almost the same spot. Oh, a little high on the throw.
Allie overcooks it to the infield, and a run scores on the double. 6-2 is now the score.
That ball just carries.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't sound special coming off the bat, but once it got up there, it just kept going.
Runner at second. 2 down. 6-2 is the lead for Khaos. Ball to Georgia at short. She gathers. No play to be made. Single for the batter. Runners at the corners.
Nice,
Hey, get it out. You're all right.
nice play by Georgia to knock it down, and
Hey,
probably smart to
settle.
not force the throw.
Definitely, definitely. Runners at the corners now. Threatening are the Renegades. Runner goes on the pitch. Strike 1 to the batter. Runner's now at second and third for the Renegades. They push 2 runs across. Ball out to right field. Sophia's on it. Oh, it just goes through her glove. A run scores. 2 runs will score on the double.
3 doubles in a row to the exact same spot.
We're going to switch out in right field. Bentley will take over right field.
And Bentley got a nice little break. Resting after pitching so good, and she's ready to get out there.
Nothing hurt. Get it out.
4-6 now is the score. Narrows. Two down remains. Runner at second for the Renegades. Strike one over the inside corner.
Hey, right there. Right there.
Find a hole, man.
Ball peeled foul. 0-2 is now the count. Ball peeled foul again. Remain 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to the batter. Ball to Bryson at second. She makes a squeeze.
Bryce read that perfect.
Every one of those squeezes inside out. You gotta stay in. We go another inning. I'll be close. He has that clock anyway.
He must be holding the timer.
So 6-4 is the lead for Khaos after 3. The Renegades cut into the lead with some great hitting.
None of those were bad pitches.
No.
They just
found them and hit them. That'll bring Ella to the plate, our featured player here. Some of the things that Ella, she's in her off time there, she loves to spend time with her friends and family and do a variety of things, travel, different restaurants, things like that. She does want to play in high school, so she's working towards that, and ultimately her journey, she wants to go to college and play at possibly OU or even WSU, stay at the home area. So we have no doubt she'll has the game to do that. She's off to a great start in her career. She'll be followed by Katie on deck. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Top of the fourth. Top of 4, Khaos comes ready to swing it. Leading by 2. Just falls out of the strike zone for ball 1.
That was a good pitch, and she laid off of it.
Yep. 1 ball, no strikes to Ella. Swung up. The ball tailing away from her as she stepped away from it as well.
Yeah, she just kind of pulled her head. It was a good, I think her timing was right.
Strike 2. Finding the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ella. Ball off the end of the bat. Ella gets tagged on the way by the first base for 1 down.
It was right off the end of the bat.
Up steps Katie with 1 down.
Got through
Katie had a nice hitter last time up, down the third baseline.
Chops one, chops it foul. Katie steps back in, down a strike. Strike two.
But Renegades pitcher's getting better control because those pitches in the first 2 innings were missing outside. And this inning, they're on the outside corner.
Swing out for strike three. 2 down as Bryson steps in.
Bryson gets her shoes tied perfect, looking for a start a 2-out rally.
Let's go, be a leader, get it.
Ball just high. Top of the lineup here.
Good eye, outside.
Be a leader. Good eye.
Ball three.
Way ahead.
Up and in.
Be smart. Go.
Ball four. 2-out walk for Khaos as Ali steps in. Ball gets away. Bryson takes second on the wild pitch.
I think Bryce was running on that pitch for a steal.
Well, no strikes to Ali. Foul ball off the nub of the bat.
That is some bad luck because Ali was smart to pull her bat back and it didn't matter because the ball was thrown right at her head. So right off the end of the bat for strike one.
1-1's a count to Ali as George is in the on-deck circle. Ball gets away again. Bryson takes third on the play. 2 balls and a strike. Khaos looking to get a little bit more distance here with 2 down.
Be nice to get another insurance run. This will probably be the last inning. Oh, that one is a
strike on the paint. 2-2 to Ali. Low and away for a full count. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Ali took a ball for a full count. Ball 4.
It's a great
Runners
at
at the corners. As I think I may have heard the timer go off there. Possibly. Georgia steps in with runners on the corners with 2 down. Two down, Georgia steps in. Strike one.
Ali steals second on the play. Runners on second and third. That hit probably scores 2 with all that speed on the bases.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. The 0-1. Too far in this time. It's a ball. 1-1. Ball through the in. Oh no, I thought it was going through the infield. A great play by second to snare that ball and get George in time at first to retire the side. 2 left on for Khaos.
That's a good play by their second baseman.
Two down. Khaos comes in, which we assume will be the final half inning of the game here, as time's wearing thin.
Hey, let's go. Squeeze him. Squeeze him, get him.
Back to work in the circle goes Sydney, trying to hold on to a 2-run lead as this Renegades team got the better of her in that 3rd inning. Looking to change the fortune here.
Is the batter dying?
Hey, work hard here.
I think it's working, it just doesn't have a display on it.
There you go.
Here we go. Bottom of the 4th. Back to work. Sydney will face Lexi. Khaos looking to close this game out.
It looks like Katie has moved out to left field, and Claire's moved over to first.
Time wears thin on us, as does my hairline. Ball back to Sid. Retires Lexi at first for 1 down.
Is that Georgia in right field?
Yeah, most definitely is. Georgia moves out to right field as Bentley takes over short. Great inside pitch there by Sydney, getting Lexi to bounce out to her for 1 down. Swung on for strike 1.
High heat.
No balls, 1 strike to the batter. Katie had a shoe issue out there. Back into the box goes the batter, facing an 0-1 count. 1-1 out of the zone. One ball, 1 strike to the batter. Ball peeled foul.
Perfectly placed over the inside corner and jammed the batter.
1 ball, 2 strikes. As the day wears thin, weighs long, wind picks up, the back tightens up. The 1-2. Just missed with that changeup. 2-2 is the count.
Hey, go again.
2-2 is the count to the batter.
There you go.
Ball up to Bryce. She drifts back. Makes a catch on the fluttering ball for 2 down.
Bryce did a great job fighting the sun and the wind on that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Combination there. So it makes her the cornerstone over there at second, you know.
2
2 down now. Be nice to go 3-0 today.
We need one more out and we'll be there.
This won't be an easy one. Sam is a great batter. Probably one of the tougher outs you're going to get is in Sam here. Sydney down in the count to ball and no strikes. 2-0. Ball towards the right side. Twists foul. For strike 1. The 2-1. Fouled straight back off of somebody's mask. I think off of everyone's mask there. All right, Blue? 2-2, the count evens up.
All right.
Presumably, the Renegades are down to their final strike here, trailing in the game.
We're 1 strike away from the #1 seed. We'll see.
Ball to Bryce. She scoops it off the deck. Throws the first, just to make sure. That'll retire the
side. It looked to me like it might have bounced, but the umpire called it out. So I think you do it the first just to be safe, like you said.
And that should do it for the game. Khaos will more than likely take the #1 seed as they scored a boatload of runs here and gave up 5. So we may see everybody tomorrow in the 5 o'clock hour for a semifinal matchup. Keep asking your favorite Khaos family. And I want to thank Mr. Aaron Jack for joining me on the broadcast today.
It was pleasant. Thanks for having me.
Yep. We'll wrap it up here. And from Dekarsky Park, we will see you tomorrow where we change venues to High Park in this same town of Derby. And we will see you tomorrow. So thank you for watching. And as always, go Khaos.